Welcome to the Wild Rose Moon Radio Hour.
The following program is made possible in part by the city of Plymouth, Indiana. With special thanks to Bowen Printing for sponsoring this performance.
In every life, some rain must fall, and you'll get wet as your sorrow calls. Oh, the sun will rise on a brand new morn. You'll be warm and dry and freshly born.
From historic downtown Plymouth, Indiana, where the beautiful Reese Theater has been restored to its Art Deco prime, Heartland Art Center is breathing new life into the historic Montgomery Ward building, and where the Lincoln Highway and the Michigan Road cross the banks of the beautiful Yellow River, it's the Wild Rose Moon Radio Hour. Tonight, we feature a fantastic performer from New England who has become a world-renowned singer-songwriter, crisscrossing the Atlantic and dazzling audiences from Paris to Boston. Radar magazine says her songs bring forth an abiding sense of warmth and welcome, offering an uplifting reminder to make the most of every moment. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Caroline Cotter to the Wild Rose Moon stage. Also on stage tonight is a husband and wife team from Cass County, Indiana, near Logansport. They've been writing and performing together for 25 years, playing area-wide festivals and a whole host of other venues. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Lita and Rick Rouser, the harbingers of what they call Twisted Torch music. And now, recorded live from Wild Rose Moon Performing Arts Center, here is the radical rascal of all things lunar or lunatic, your radio hour host, George Schricker!
The river goes round, around the bend. The river goes round, round, round till the very end. And when it stops, it starts again. It won't be long till the river goes round. It won't be long till the river goes round and round and round, my friends. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Our unconventional resident and world traveler, Rosie, is sitting next to me with her Rastafarian dreadlocks, myrtle green leathern-leafed hands, gypsy dress, and her pithy disposition. Always eager to share her thoughts with us, she comes complete with notes of wisdom distilled from a world of scintillating sources. Take it away, John.
We have a note from Rosie. This note was wrote by Rosie. It's a wonder of a note, fresh off a ferry boat. If we voted on a quote, this note we'd vote the GOAT. We have a note from Rosie.
Harriet Tubman, born Araminta Ross around 1822, was an American abolitionist, Underground Railroad conductor, Civil War spy, and suffragist who escaped slavery in Maryland and dedicated her life to helping others find freedom. Eventually, she led hundreds to safety in the North. Harriet said this to one of her followers: "Always remember, You have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars and to change the world.
And that was a note from Rosie, as read by Pam Gunterman.
Always nice to have Rosie in the house. She's such an inspiration. And speaking of inspirations, Caroline, you have been an inspiration to us for how long? I don't know, like almost since when you began, because we opened in 2015. And I think we caught a tour of yours from maybe coming from the over on the West Coast. You were coming this way or something, and we were able to. You I don't know how we got your name. Do you remember any of that?
I do not, but I'm glad you did.
Anyway, it was so great, and it's great to see you grow into your career. It's quite something. It's lovely, and you started at a fairly young age involved with music and singing. You were in choir in school, correct?
I was, yeah.
And in choir in school, they often have little breakout groups. I don't know if your high school was like this, but mine had like the Warrenaires and the, whatever, the Troubadours and the, did you have groups like that?
We not in elementary school or high school, but in college, I was part of an a cappella group.
And what was that called?
That was called the Colbiettes.
The Colbiettes.
I went to Colby College, so it's called the Colbiettes.
Colbiettes.
We didn't name it. I can't.
Oh, no, it's after the cheese, right?
Yes.
Just joking. Okay, so you grew up in this, also in a musical family. You took piano lessons, right?
I did. Yep, I took piano lessons when I was very little. Really grateful for that. I have an older brother and an older sister, so I was watching them and wanting to play myself. So my grandmother made sure that was possible.
And you were inspired by your brother at one point, who was learning to play guitar himself, right?
Right. My brother's about 4.5 years older than I am, and so I watched him teach himself how to play the guitar. And we only had one guitar, so I would go in and take it when he wasn't using it and use it myself. And then eventually we both got our own guitars. But he was my inspiration.
Yeah, and his listening, some of his listening influenced you as well, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, what he was listening to, right?
Yes, to have older siblings is a blessing because they get to share all of their music. So my sister had her style in music and my brother had his style in music, and I got the mix of it all. And of course my parents as well had their style in music.
Right, and I understand Jerry Garcia had something to do with his style of music.
I am a fan of the Grateful Dead.
Right. And
are you?
Yes, and the first song you learned on guitar was what?
That's true. It was Uncle John's Band.
There we go. Give her a nice hand for Uncle John's Band. That's great. Let's give Jerry a hand too, of course. Okay. Well, that's great. Well, why don't you take Uncle John's Band over there, or unless you want to just do something a cappella, but I'd love to hear you do a song.
Oh, thanks. Okay. Yeah, I'd love to do a song.
Okay.
I'm going to have the audience sing with me, though, because we know from the first set that that's possible. Not only possible, but fantastic. So this is a song that I wrote a long time ago, but it's still my favorite sing-along. I got to sing it yesterday at the Cook County Jail with the ladies, and they all sang along, and so I'll have you sing as well. The words are, "Goodbye, Bella Blue. Goodbye, Bella Blue. I saw the sea, but I see the hills too." And I'll sing it first. You can come in when you feel comfortable. Goodbye, Bella Blue. Goodbye, Bella Blue. I saw the sea, but I see the hills too. Goodbye, Bella Blue. Right on, you highway flower. Right on, you highway flower. They bloom for me and you, but that still don't make them Goodbye, Bella Blue. I saw the sea, but I see the hills too. Goodbye, Bella Blue. Thank you for singing. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Now, if your brother was 4.5 years older than you,
He is. Yeah.
and do you feel like you were the youngest in the family, right? You're the youngest, and do you feel that that has something to do with your own wanderlust? If maybe that's a wrong term, I don't mean to frame it. You know, if
Sure.
you've got a better word.
No, I think that's a fantastic word, and I
Okay.
don't know what to blame my wanderlust on. Still looking for a good reason.
Well, I mean, I guess the question is, did your other siblings take a similar path?
No, they didn't. A little bit. I mean, I think everybody's curious and does their own thing, but I'm certainly. Somebody asked me if I was the black sheep of the family recently, and I said I like to think of myself as the sparkly sheep.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, well, you when you were in school, you studied art. Was that visual art?
It was, yeah. I thought I was going to be a teacher. I was hopeful that I would be a teacher, and I was over the years for a bit, but it's not how it ended up.
Right. And
There's still time.
well, it's still part of you in
It
a way,
is,
right?
yeah.
So, and then Spanish. You took Spanish, and then you used that to go overseas to Spain, right? And you taught for a while there.
I did. Yes.
And what was that like? Must have been because you were young at the time, right?
Oh, yep. I went when I was 23.
Wow, that's great. Transformative.
Yeah. Before that, I was in Thailand teaching English, so that was even further away. And
Yeah.
in fact, I got this coat in Thailand when I lived there 18 years ago.
Wow.
Yep. But yeah, Spain after that, and it's certainly shaped who I am, and I'm so grateful for those experiences.
And you encountered a lot of different kinds of music, probably. While
Well,
you
what's
were on the road.
funny is that when I went to Barcelona, I was very interested in bluegrass music, and I found bluegrass jams in Barcelona, which surprised me, probably as much as it might surprise you. But I learned about a spot in Colorado, like a big festival in Colorado,
Right.
from the people in Barcelona, from the bluegrass jam in Barcelona. So that was sort of my first taste of bluegrass music in a community.
Yeah.
Was in Barcelona.
Yeah, your whole life has been kind of like the web. Right? Because
Sure.
you've had all these.
More than I think.
I mean,
we all.
the worldwide. You're part of the World Wide Web.
Oh, okay, sure.
That's what I mean.
Yes.
Anyway, that's incredible. Anyway, and then after there was a certain point when you embraced songwriting, and that was not. I mean, 2015 was when you said goodbye to the. But before that, you were writing, right?
I started writing in 2007.
Okay. And what pushed you in that direction when you?
It was the year after I graduated from college, and I just had a lot to say.
Well, that's good. Well, say some more for us right
Sure,
now.
I'd be happy to. Yep, I'll. Since we're talking about songwriting, I have been writing for a while now, and the way it used to happen, which still happens every now and then, is that you kind of go about your life and magically catch songs. I love it when that happens. It doesn't happen enough, but I'm grateful when it happens. And that's how I went about songwriting for a long time. And then the more you do something longer, you do something, people want to talk about process and practice. And so I learned that there's another way to write songs, which is to sit down and do it. And I'm not so much a fan of that way, to be totally honest. But I was asked by a group of songwriters if I would be part of an accountability group to write one song a week for 6 weeks, which sounded terrifying to me. And so I said, no, thank you. I don't want to do that. I'm good. And I was encouraged, and I went ahead and I challenged myself. And what I learned about myself is that I'm a wildly talented procrastinator. This is not necessarily new news, but it is something that I was reminded of. And so every week we were supposed to hand our song in on a Wednesday, and every week I waited until Tuesday night or maybe Wednesday morning. This song I wrote on Thursday morning, a day late. It's not necessarily about procrastination, but it is called Don't Wait. Don't wait for the sun to rise to get out of bed. Don't wait for money to get you ahead. Don't wait for praise to feel proud and strong. Don't wait for true love to feel you belong. Don't wait for spring to send a bloom. Don't wait for the muse to write a tune. Don't wait for life to really get good. Don't wait for me to tell you you should. Don't wait for the ice to melt to get out and go. Don't wait for the stars to put on a show. Don't wait for the ones to take their time. Don't wait, it starts when you make up your mind. Don't wait, it starts when you make up your mind. Thank you.
Well, Caroline Cotter will be right back because she'll be part of our game show in the next segment. But next up are Lita and Rick Rouser, up from Logansport, way down in Cass County. And they're going to present a marvelous composition of their own, done in twisted torch style.
You're watching the Wild Rose Moon Radio Hour on WNIT Public Television.
Well, welcome back to the Wild Rose Moon Radio Hour. We're here with Lita Rouser and Rick Rouser from down near Logansport, right?
That's right.
And Logansport, the beautiful Wabash River runs through that town.
It's lovely.
And
2 rivers. We're lucky to have
right,
2.
and you both been playing together for a long time, 25 years, is that right?
Right.
And then also you both graduated from the same high school, is that right?
We did.
And that would be?
Logansport High School.
All right. Okay. So you must have fallen in love while you were in high school.
No, didn't know each other.
Well, what kind of story is that? Can we improvise? Anyway, well, that's great. Well, I'm glad you got together. And when I heard this song by Lita I was at open mic, and open mic is my spiritual practice, if you will, because I really try to stay open to everyone who comes onto stage. And Lita did this wonderful song, and I loved it. And then I learned about this twisted torch style, and boy, it just locked in. They have created their own genre, which is just amazing, and you will see that as they do this song. And how did you write the song?
With a friend of ours.
Okay.
He
All right.
gave us an inspiration.
Okay. Well, can you give us what for? I can't wait to see this.
Sure. We'd love
Okay,
to.
let's go.
She really led you on with her killer song, and you cursed that day. She went a-shimmin', went a-shimmin', went a-shimmin' away. You thought she'd be the one to build your dreams upon. Oh, I could have told you so, that she was gonna just let you go. She wore black gunpowder and her high-heeled shoe. She wore black gunpowder, it was catching. She wore black gunpowder and her high-heeled shoe. She wore black gunpowder, it was fetching. She wore a diamond ring and all the pretty things. Elle vous feel chic et on s'en complain. You thought she'd be the one to build your dreams upon, but I could have told you so, that she was gonna just let you go. She wore black gunpowder and her high-heeled shoe. She wore black gunpowder, it was catching. She wore black gunpowder and her high-heeled shoe. She wore black gunpowder, it was fetching. And soon you find yourself in a circumstance, caught about a love affair. You thought you left it long ago, but you got to get away. And you run, and you run, and you run away. And you run, and you run, and you run away. And you run. Oh, baby, you can run. She wore black gunpowder and her high-heeled shoe. She wore black gunpowder, it was catching. She wore black gunpowder and her high-heeled shoe. She wore black gunpowder, it was fetching. She wore black gunpowder and her high-heeled shoe. She wore black gunpowder, it was catching. She wore black gunpowder and her high-heeled shoe. She wore black gunpowder, it was fetching.
Hey, rock and roll noir from Lita and Rick Rouser.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from our hometown to yours, the Wild Rose Moon Radio Hour presents our very own audience participation quiz show, Shoot the Moon!
It don't matter to me how smart you are. Maybe you're a big buffoon. You don't need to be quick on the draw. All you gotta do is shoot the moon. Shoot the moon. Shoot the moon.
And now, here's the host of Shoot the Moon, the maniacal mandarin of metrical meanderings, the cool cat of categorical categories, the flamboyant flipper of flavor-filled jack flaps, George Schricker! Jack flaps.
Jack flaps, yeah.
You made that up, didn't you?
I did. I did. Well, that was such a lovely introduction. But could you read the rules of this mentally challenging yet
Sure. Yes.
fitfully contrived game show?
Sure.
Okay.
Before the show, audience members indicated their willingness to participate in Shoot the Moon by supplying an answer to this cool survey question. Are you now or have you ever been a student at the Refrigeration Institute of America?
I was terminated.
So deeply sorry. to
I
hear
was
that.
meant for refrigeration, obviously.
Oh,
Okay. Well, we have a lot of cool cats here.
I wish we had more refrigeration questions. No.
I do too.
After answering that question in any manner, our contestants may choose. Exactly 2 persons are sacrificed by the audience, and so must now join us on our super cool game show. So now let's play Shoot or Cool the Moon.
Okay. Well, who do we have here today? We have Miles Robertson is one of our. Now, you are kind of famous in the South Bend area. People know you because of all the house concerts and all the things you were also operating out of someplace else at one time. Tell us your whole life story in about. Can you do that in about 30 seconds?
I was born. I host house concerts in South Bend. I play Dungeons and Dragons with my friends.
Oh.
I like to hike. I like listening to a lot of music, so I'm glad to be here.
Oh, well, it's great. We're great to have you and all you've done for South Bend by bringing music and supporting music in our area. And Mike Bachman, you're a big supporter here at the Moon. You do get involved in a lot of different ways. I try to think about all those ways. And Derek, help me out here.
Well, he's in the Moonatics for one thing,
right.
with us.
With us?
Right.
Together. We're together in this group.
He's also in the new, the next show that we're going to do, The Prophecy of the Crows.
My gosh, he's an ardent thespian. What's your role in the?
I play Solomon,
And-
but you can call me Sol.
Okay, and what's he like?
He's a crow.
Thanks. I really appreciate that explanation. It's really edifying. Again, I use that word twice in one night. I hardly ever even use it. Okay. Well, let's play this game, but we have to know what the different subjects are. And by the way, these are deeply connected to Caroline Cotter. So all this is biographically tied, and she's going to help you out. She's going to give you clues.
I do have to say one thing.
Yes.
Oh.
Now I remembered that Miles is the one who put us in touch.
Oh.
Okay.
That's my claim to fame, I think. Yeah. I think it was early 2016, probably. It was like one of my first 6
And somehow,
shows.
Right, yep.
and he took pity on our little art center at the
It was
time.
exactly 9 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, 9 years.
Yeah.
So that's a long time. And you ended up in a lot of pictures.
There are 2 of me that I
Yeah.
couldn't find
Yeah,
here
yeah,
inside.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's play this. What
All
are
right.
these?
I will give you the categories from our broken refrigerator coil here.
Yes. Uh-huh.
It is number 1, main apex.
Right here.
Then life on the road,
Like
the
this.
breakers of Providence,
Right there.
and passing it on.
Passing it on. And we'll go with Miles first, since he came the longest distance to come see us today. What well, you have to choose.
Main apex.
You wanna go
sounds
right to the top.
interesting. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That's all right. That's what armpits are for. Okay. Caroline Cotter now lives in a small town in Hancock County, Maine. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. And you're right on the coast. And am I to understand there's a great deal of salmon fishing that's popular there?
No.
Where did I get this?
Yeah.
Maybe from your website.
I mean, not as much as lobster.
Oh, lobster. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of what we're famous for.
This bio is, I don't know. Maybe we can't
I
trust
blame
it beyond this
Wikipedia
point. Yeah. Something else you can
for my
find.
flawed research.
Something else you can find, though, near there is someplace called Cadillac Mountain.
Correct.
Oh, we got it right, that part right. Which is the highest point. It's within 25 miles of shore in the continental United States. Is Cadillac Mountain in Acadia?
It is. Mm-hmm.
Oh, National Park? Okay.
Is, yeah.
Oh, I just wanted to check that. And near that other place that you like, Great whatever.
Great Head and
yeah, but it's not your favorite place. It's
well,
just
you
one.
talked about favorite, and I said it's hard to pick a favorite, and then I listed about 7 different places.
Right. Yeah, that seems in character, I think. Yeah. Okay. So here's the question, Miles. Are you ready? Cadillac Mountain was once called Green Mountain. Did you know that?
Nope.
For what or whom was Cadillac Mountain renamed? Was it A, the Cadillac Indian tribe of Maine, B, the French explorer Antoine de la Mothe, Lord Cadillac, who once held the area as a possession, or C, the 2025 Cadillac Escalade, which is a flagship of the brand the state renamed the mountain for in a sponsorship deal?
Do I get hints?
Yeah, well, she's supposed to tell you.
Oh, as if I know. Wait.
All right, I think it's B. I think the French were involved.
You're right. Give him a big hand. Okay. So, what's the score?
Well, for getting the answer correct without really much of any help,
yes.
Miles gets 1.1 points.
Oh, 1.1.
Mike,
Okay.
unfortunately, still at 0 for some reason.
What's the deal?
Despite not playing yet.
Oh.
So I'm
You'll
really
get your
trying,
turn.
though.
Okay. Well, what would you like here?
To spare your armpit any further work,
Yes.
I'd like life on the road.
Thank you. Yes, it's, have to dry it out. Okay, life on the road. Caroline Cotter took to the life of a professional touring musician in 2015. But before that, and inspirational to her life and career, she spent time in Europe walking the Camino de Santiago, is that close? The Pilgrim's Trail across northern Spain to the Shrine of St. James. Okay, you're gonna help with this one, right?
We'll see.
Because you know all about this, okay. Where is the Shrine of St. James located?
Oh.
Is it A, in the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela?
De Compostela, yeah.
Oh, that's very much better. B, in a medieval tavern called Casa del Gato. Or C, in the corner of a food court of a high-end mall in Galicia, Spain, because the original shrine was destroyed in the Spanish Civil War.
Let me communicate telepathically
Okay.
here with Caroline.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's real clear. She said D. No, it wasn't that clear. A.
Well, D and A look a lot alike.
That's correct.
Well, yeah. And yeah, DNA. I like that. I wish I could have done something.
Got a
with it.
ring to it. It should be a
Okay,
song.
yeah. All right. Okay, well, what's the score now?
Wait, was I right?
Oh, I don't know.
That is, in fact, correct. Yes.
He knows. I don't know. I just read these. Okay.
Miles now has 1.1 points. Mike coming up from the rear with 1 point.
Oh.
It was the D joke, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was that.
Let me actually...
No.
0.9.
0.9 points.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Where are we going? Here?
Pass it on.
Oh, okay.
I've never taken a point away
Passing
from someone
them.
before.
Okay.
It feels good.
It does. Passing it on. Influenced by her brother's tastes in music and his early interest in the guitar, Caroline Cotter threw herself into learning her first song on the instrument. Have you been paying attention, Miles? What was the name of this first song? Was it A, Guitarzan by Ray Stevens? B, Homeward Bound by Simon and Garfunkel? Or C, Uncle John's Band, the Grateful Dead song by Jerry Garcia and Robert Hunter?
It's got to be C, The Dead.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, well, what's the score now? It's getting very exciting.
Miles has put himself well ahead with 2.2 points.
2.2.
Again, he really didn't have any help with that one.
Yeah.
He didn't need it.
No help.
Mike still down with 0.9 points.
I'd like to take the Breakers.
Okay. I'll do that for you. Caroline Cotter grew up in Providence, Rhode Island.
True story.
What's it like in Providence growing up?
It was lovely. Providence is fantastic. Have you been?
I've never been.
You should
to
come
Providence.
visit. We'll coordinate a trip and I'll take you around.
Okay.
That'd be really fun.
Yeah, I'd like that. And you take me to show me the sights and sounds of Providence.
Yeah, Brown University and RISD, Rhode Island School of Design.
Yeah. Oh, Rhode Island School of Design.
A lot of great restaurants. There's
sounds great.
The river. You can walk along the river.
Boy, that would be a good time.
It is a good time.
Okay, well, maybe you could you can, instead of your trips to Scotland.
I'll just take people around Providence.
People around
Rhode Island.
Providence. Yeah. You don't have to go so far.
Some tours.
Right?
It's a good point.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, you mentioned it in your song, The Call, right? Gently As I Go, you mentioned the Providence. Is that right? And Rhode Island is the original home of comedian Bob Hope and father of rock and roll Chuck Berry. You probably knew both of those things.
Of course I did.
Yeah. And Rhode Island is also the location of the Breakers, Rhode Island, in Newport.
Yes.
Newport. A giant Gilded Age mansion built in 1890 by what famous family? Okay, here we go. For the win. Okay.
For the win. Coming up from .09.
I can't lose.
What?
I can
You
give out
don't
any
know
points I
how
want.
we score.
He's saying.
What did that 20 I slipped you earlier mean? Nothing? Did that mean nothing to you?
A, the Kardashians. B, the Vanderbilts. Or C, the McDucks.
Ooh.
It's a tough one.
Of those three, I only recognize.
Well, do you happen to know?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Did you give him a clue?
No, I don't think he needs it.
You don't need it.
Ooh. All by myself. I'm going to go B.
B is correct.
That is correct, yes.
Wow. And with no help.
No help.
Right.
That puts the score.
9 points for no help.
Carry the one.
Okay.
I've got Miles with 2.2 points and Mike with 1.9 points, which is, let's see, win or lose, everyone gets lucky on Shoot the Moon.
Wait.
Yes.
There have to be some points taken off for the hanging sunglasses, don't you think? The hanging I think, look, that's 1, 2, at least 2 points taken off there.
It was a beach day.
Don't you think you could get this? I mean, you know.
That leaves Miles with just 0.2 points.
Oh, you're
Puts
going the
Mike
wrong way. No.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Win or lose, everyone gets lucky on Shoot the Moon. Both Miles and Mike have won a sleek and elegant sticker, suitable for applying to one's Westinghouse, Amana, or General Electric freezer, Slurpee machine, or head of iceberg lettuce. In addition, they will both receive a Wild Rose Moon coffee cup. Both sticker and cup depict Rosie gazing at the first full moon in June when the wild roses bloom. Congratulations, Miles and Mike. Everybody wins when we play Shoot the Moon!
Well, congratulations to the winner and our fabulous runner-up. After the break, we'll return with more of Caroline Cotter's original songs and warm, heartfelt stories.
You're watching the Wild Rose Moon Radio Hour on WNIT Public Television.
Well, welcome back to the Wild Rosemoon Radio Hour. We're here with Caroline Cotter, the incredible Caroline Cotter. You have this new album, Gently As I Go. And how did that? You were working with Alec Spiegelman on that, weren't you?
Yeah.
According to my notes, anyway.
Yes, that's right. Yes, Alec is an amazing musician himself, and he does great work engineering and producing.
What was that like working on that? What was it like in the studio? You know, was that when you get in the studio? Is it like, oh wow, you're just all like kind of blown open, and you're playing with all the toys and the levers and the buttons and
No.
Okay, so but you're chiseling through it on yellow legal pads and thinking about.
I go in with songs already written. I play them like this, and then Alec and I bring in other musicians, and we create something that sounds pretty good to us.
Yeah,
that's kind of how it works.
Okay,
yeah.
And what's Alec's contribution here? What does he make you think about? Does he?
Well, he plays the bass clarinet, which is a pretty unique instrument.
Oh yeah.
He plays all woodwinds, and so it's a woodwind heavy album.
Yeah.
And which I love.
Yeah.
And he plays the piano as well. I mean, he plays everything.
Yeah.
And so it's a lot of fun to work with him. He's got a very interesting, creative mind, and I feel relaxed around him, which is probably the most important part.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
just working with a friend that you feel comfortable with.
And then the other question, which has nothing to do with this, is: has anybody ever said that your music is a little? It's very New England-ish in that it feels, open to those traditions, but there's just a little tiny bit of Appalachian in there. I think. Where does that come from?
I'm not sure, but
you must have a love for some Appalachian influenced word.
I think it's just everything that I've ever heard in my life seeps into my songwriting, and it's just something I can't help.
Right. Yeah. But it's interesting. We were talking about creating genres, and I was thinking about how you've kind of created your own genre.
Well, I do like the idea that my music sounds like New England. I don't hear it, but I like hearing that from other people. You're not the first person who said that.
Well, we talked about the influence of the ocean. And I think that oceanic feel is definitely in the space that you allow in a song. So allow us some space, some more space.
Sure. Well, it's been talked about a lot at this point, where I grew up, in Providence, Rhode Island. And I grew up in the same home my entire childhood, which I was really grateful for. A brick house that my parents bought in the 70s and fixed up and raised all of us in. And I kind of thought that would be the home that they'd grow old in and I'd get to go and visit. And when I was 20, they sold the house, split up, and I said goodbye to my childhood home. But as we all know at this point in life, when we have to say goodbye to things, if we're lucky, they leave space for beautiful things to take their place. This is called The Year of the Wrecking Ball. Open the door to the old brick house. I feel the floorboards smile, carpets worn thin from secrets stuffed in. There's only so much you can hide. Down through the hallway, dinosaur bones and bald tires. These ceilings feel low, or maybe I've grown. Whispers of my anthem get louder. Sing hallelujah, sing to the holes in the walls, sing for the light through the broken windows in the year of the wrecking ball. blues and greens fade to yellowish gray. Some things will never leave, and others never could stay. Inside the bedroom, I hear her still on the phone. 33 years of pleading, God, please don't leave me alone. She sings hallelujah, sings to the holes in the walls, sing for the light through the broken windows in the year of the wrecking ball. Out in the garden, the rose bushes tangled around the weathered wood fence. The gate to the sidewalk leads me out to our names scratched in the cement. The kids are still jumping rope, and the ginkgo is still dropping bombs. My sister's piano drowns out the sound of all of us singing along. We sing hallelujah, sing to the holes in the walls, sing for the light through the broken windows in the year of the wrecking ball. Sing hallelujah, sing to the holes in the walls, sing for the light through the broken windows in the year of the wrecking ball. Sing for the light through the broken windows in the year of the wrecking ball. Thank you. This is a song that I wrote for those days that I need a little bit extra help. And so I wrote it as sort of a call and response a little bit. I'm going to sing the first two words, and you're going to echo that. And then you can just relax, because I'll finish that line. We'll do that again. I'm going to point to me when it's my turn, you when it's your turn, and then I'll kind of do this and just zip it. You might be tempted to echo again, but I promise you it doesn't come until I do this.
What if we make a mistake?
What if you make a mistake?
Yeah.
You have to leave if you make a mistake. Everybody else can stay. Show's over if you make it, because you've got a microphone. Just kidding. You can sit and stay. The last of the lines, the fourth line, is the one that we're all going to do together. And the words are, "And when I fall, may I know that I still belong." And we can sing that together like this. It goes, "And when I fall, may I know that I still belong." You want to try that with me? "And when I fall, may I know that I still belong." That was perfect. So that's the fourth line. And there's two short verses, so you'll do that again at the end as well. This is called Morning Mantra. When I wake, may I take the day giving thanks for the breath that I breathe. And when I stand, may I rise to greet my heart with the warmth of my hand. When I walk, may I place my feet on the path of the good and the strong. And when I fall, may I know that I still belong. That was perfect. When I speak, may my words be true and kind, to lift up and feed. And when I fight, may I find the power of peace to help carry me. And when I shake, may I know my strength strength lies deep within my song, and when I fall, may I know that I still belong. 2 more times. And when I fall, may I know that I still belong. Last chance. And when I fall, may I know that I still belong. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Caroline Cotter.
Thank you. Thanks for singing. Thank you.
Well, thanks so much to Caroline Cotter, whose chosen path continues to enlighten us through her heartfelt songs and stories. Thanks also to Rick and Lita Rouser for sharing their deep and twisted love of the musical light within. And thank you all for coming tonight. Give yourselves a nice hand.
With support from Bowen Printing, the City of Plymouth, the Indiana Arts Commission, the Marshall County Community Foundation, the National Endowment for the Arts, and from Judith Robert, and in memory of Tom Kapazinskas, Jean Pazderka, John Kubley, and Dave Barkmeyer, you're listening to the Wild Rose Moon Radio Hour.
And thank you to the Wild Rose Moon Radio Hour band, John Bahler, Nathan Waddell, our announcer, co-writer, and genie, Derek Jensen, voice of Rosie, Pam Gunterman, audio engineer, Nate Butler, audio assistant, Jonathan Nixon, video producer Jim Yoakum, video director Troy Bontrager, camera operator Damon Westjohn, camera operator Maddie Shirk, photographer Matthew Bergmoser, creative consultants Jonathan Nixon, Amy Beecham, hospitality crew Martina, Sam, Jennifer Reed, Ashley Matthews, Michelle Schricker, Nancy and Fred Waldschmidt, and Pam Gunterman. And special thanks to our resident applauseologist, Michelle Schricker, for her organizing acumen and undying support of the moon, its mission, and me. John?
George?
Are we all gassed up?
We're full to the top, but to be safe, I've taken my Beano.
Good.
So when you think you've lost at life, all pain and heartache fill your soul with strife. Just remember, as you're tumbling down, it won't be long till the river goes round.
Everybody!
The river goes round, around the bend. The river goes round, round, round till the very end. And when it stops, it starts again. It won't be long till the river goes round.
John, take it. Till the river goes round and round.